Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to undervolt your RX 5700 XT. Now this video is a request from one of the viewers, and without further ado, let's jump into the process. Now I'm not gonna tell you the importance of undervolting and why is it good for your card, but generally it is a process where you lower down your voltage and then getting lower power consumption and then maintaining the same performance or even more performance depending on the settings you put on your card. So what you're gonna do is right click on your desktop and then you should see AMD software Adrenaline Edition. You wanna click that one and then you want to go to performance and then tuning over here. And then as you can see, we are seeing the controls for your clock speed, VRAM, fan speed, GPU temperature, etc. Now, you can do undervolt settings right here. Like this is what the program recommends you to do, but this will just put an automatic undervolt. So we are just gonna put a custom one since it is more reliable. And then you want to enable GPU tuning right here, and then you want to go to advanced control, and then as you can see from the graph right here, it shows your voltage and then your clock speed, and then you want to go to fine-tuning controls, and here is the settings that you'll be changing. Now you can look up on Google like the best settings for your card, but in this case specifically the RX 5700 XT, and I did found one user on Tech Power Up that puts up the settings from Taraquin, and then you guys should look into this, or you can find like another source, but this is what my base settings will come from. So here as you can see, he puts out like the stock settings at 2050, 1200 millivolts, and then etc. Well, depending on your card, you might have a different stock settings. Mine is the RX 5700 XT from MSI. It's the MECH OC edition. And then the best undervolt setting that I prefer that balance out between the temperature and the performance is this one right here. Although this is a bit lower clock settings, but it does give a very good temperature on my card, which I'm not worrying about. So it loses about a few FPS, about 2 FPS compared to stock settings. But of course, this will vary different games between different games. So what I'm gonna do is just put the frequency to 1800, click enter, and then put the voltage on 950. As you can see, the graph is not as aggressive as before. Now all you gotta do is just click apply change, and that's it. That's how you do the undervolting on this card or any other AMD cards. Now I will show you the difference later, but I'm gonna tell you one problem is that when you restart your computer, sometimes these settings just goes back to default settings. So if that's happening to you, what you want to do is go to this settings called power plan. Choose a power plan right here, these settings, and then you want to show additional, actually never mind, you want to choose what the power button do, and then change settings that are currently unavailable. Now you want to turn off fast startup, and then you want to click save changes, and that's it. Now let's look at Cyberpunk, for example. On the left we have the stock settings, and on the right we have the undervolted settings, and you can highlight that we have a much lower power consumption when undervolting the card, and much lower temperature as well. But you can also see the FPS sacrifice that you have to make when undervolting. Now you can go for a less aggressive undervolt and maybe have a higher temperature with a closer FPS to the stock settings. But overall, I think the undervolt is a step worth doing because it does keep your card cooler, and then you can probably apply a less aggressive settings to get a better frame rates. And don't forget that every card is different as well. Some card might not be able to undervolt as far as it can. Some cards might not even be able to undervolt at all. It really depends on the card itself. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.